Good evening. My name is Clifton Hall, and I'm a first-year student at American Public University Systems. Today, I want to speak with you about the importance of HIV and HIV testing and the importance of getting tested. When you are unaware of your HIV status, you can cause further harm to yourself, and you may risk the other people that you may be sexually active with. I want you for a second to imagine that you are asleep and your body is invaded by a small army that is heavily armed, taking fire at your most vital organs. Yet you continue to sleep through this intrusive and deadly invasion. The more you sleep, the more damage this army does to your body, putting you closer and closer to death. What would you give to wake up? Today, we're going to cover some of the leading works of many authorities in this field, and there's going to be one prevailing theme. Testing can do you no harm. The longer you allow yourself to go through life without knowing your HIV status, the more damage you are doing to your body. When you get tested and you know your status, you're able to make decisions based on your status. If you're HIV positive, there is hope for you. There is medication that is given that can prolong lifespans from 10 to 20 years. There's people that have lived long and healthy and productive lives, and they've been able to do so because they got tested early and they got the proper medication and they went on the proper eating habits. So those are going to be some of the prevailing themes that I'm going to talk with you about. Now, when HIV is inside of your body, it does damage to this one particular cell, which is called the T cell. The T cell is your body's ability to fight off any infections. So when HIV comes and it attacks these T cells, it lowers the count, and it also lowers your body's ability to respond to common colds, the flu, which is why people doesn't die of AIDS. They die from AIDS-related complications, because your body has now become like is called an opportunistic infection, where other diseases are able to come into your body and cause damage that your body isn't able to recover from. Now, the Stellenbosch University is one of these universities that advances the importance of pre-test counseling. Now, when you're able to go and get pre-test counseling, some of the things that pre-test counseling can do is tell you what can happen and absolutely what can't happen. It can help you become more educated during this process so that you'll make a more educated decision when you decide to get tested. Now, we just said this, and I think it's worth saying again that when you're unaware of your status, you potentially jeopardize other people that you become sexually involved with, because if you don't know your status, you don't know the type of damages that you can be doing to that person, and also what that person can possibly be doing to you. Now, one of the big issues with HIV counseling, and some of the reasons why people don't want to go ahead and take the test, is because confidentiality reasons. And you should know that there's the confidential test and there's a anonymous test. You don't have to give your information. Your information doesn't have to be on a system of record. When you do anonymous testing, you're assigned a number, and that number is what is used to identify you to your test. So when you call back in for your test information, you're able to supply a number and you can receive that. Therefore, that bypasses the need for your personal information to be on any document. So that is available to you. And the womenhealth.gov is one of these websites that can help you with answering a lot of the questions that you or your family members may have, and they are reachable through 1-800-994-9662. I'm going to repeat that number: 1-800-994-9662. Again, when you're able to get tested, doctors are able to work with you and figure out the best health regimen that will help you live a longer, fuller, and more productive life. It's worth stating again that when you don't know your status, only harm is being done inside of your body. When you do know your status, you're able to get the proper medication. You're able to help your body fight back. Because right now, if we don't know our status, potentially we have these cells running around our body and doing all type of damage, and our body is like crying out for help. The only way that we are going to be able to help ourselves and be able to help our bodies is if we know our status and we get the proper medication and we get the proper counseling. So again, my name is Clifton Hall, and I'm a first-year student at American Public University Systems, and I'm giving you this public service announcement on behalf of my college, my professor, and my classmates. Thank you, and enjoy your evening.